This is episode 24. Because I think you're right, Nick. We had to do 2 in rapid succession
right.
just to catch back up. Welcome to the podcast. This is Brother comedy podcast. My name's Alex. That's Nick.
Obviously.
Nick Urbanski. And we're here to entertain the masses.
And you're here to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, dude.
Even if you don't like it, just do it for us,
anyway.
please. Call to action is what this is. And
don't describe it. You're giving away the secrets.
it's not a secret. It's well known.
No.
There's a definite increase with even just a mere mention of please like. But yeah, here's episode 24. Here we go. Wow. Anything new happened to you in the 4 days since we recorded 2 podcasts, Nick?
Well, it could have been longer. You don't know.
We took like a week off, but not on purpose. It was just,
it's 9 days.
because of our mom going on vacation with her whole family, her sisters and their husbands. Yeah.
I don't know if Laura was there.
She was.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
They're like all in a group chat now, apparently.
They go from fighting to just being the best of friends.
Yeah.
like that.
She's always just, either like, man, they're just the worst. They're, XYZ, it doesn't have to be that. But, now they're best friends, again. She had spilled the beans about me losing my job to everybody.
Of course she did.
Which
it was probably like
Mom.
The first thing that she did. Dude. She's like, "Did you guys hear?"
Dude, I woke up to a text like from 9 a.m. and she was like, "Do you have a LinkedIn or an Indeed?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Mom, I do." And she was like, "You're too late," because I texted her when I woke up at like 11 for work.
So boom, you missed
You're
it.
too late.
Like what?
I also got a text from our Uncle Michael.
Okay. Is he like, come work?
Well, he sent me a whole text like how like an older dad would, where it's like, "Hey Alex, it's your Uncle Mike here," as if I don't know, and then he wrote like a whole
business
paragraph.
letter.
Yeah, he was like, I've had my share of job losses, XYZ. If you want, I could give you a few words of wisdom. He tried to crack a joke or something, and I'm just like, this is I appreciate. It's not a good time for. I appreciate you.
Thanks, but stop.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't listen to this pod, which is great. I always found it kind of hard to talk to him,
Michael?
Yeah, he's always like very he's very focused on like whatever it is that he's doing, and like whenever you bring in another idea, it's like it's hard to actually gauge if he's hearing you.
He always dicking around from what I can remember.
Yeah. So this is a new experience for me though, because he was very serious about.
Never seen him be serious.
What I should do.
Yeah.
Well, it was on the phone for me. So still haven't seen him. I still haven't seen him be serious either. But, had him on the phone. I called him like right when I got into work.
Sure.
I was like, because I got his text. I'm like, "Hey, when can you talk?" He's like, "I can call me now."
Yeah, of course, right now.
All right, Unc.
This is happening.
Give you a call. Yeah. He gave me a whole thing like, it's okay. You can take less money. It's a tough market out there. Sometimes you have to take a step back to take 3 steps forward. And I'm like, man, this is motivation. This is motivating me.
The worst thing I've ever heard.
No, it's not. It's not the worst. I mean, he gave me the idea to like talk to the guy that hired me at my job and like, hey, dude, is there anything else I can do? I know this probably isn't interesting, but it's like. Yeah, it's all I'm thinking about.
It's new development.
It's all I'm thinking about. Just, got to be employed. Got to find a job.
Yeah,
and
need money.
I was like, they'll keep me on, but they'll pay me like way less than what they pay me
like
now.
So much less.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like a 25% pay cut.
Holy fuck!
It's not good. It's not good. But I'd still be working
than no job.
It's better than no job
until you find a different job.
He even said. He's like, this is my first suggestion. That was his first suggestion was, try to stay within the company, laterally move. Suggestion number 2, go on unemployment. He's like, I don't think it's a bad idea to go on unemployment and figure out what your exact needs and desires are in terms of a job. he's like, you need to have a rifle approach instead of a shotgun approach. And I'm like, that makes sense in my brain. Saying it like that, it becomes clear. Because I have had a shotgun approach where I'm just opening Indeed, any job
whatever
that fits.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, healthcare, bank, whatever it is.
Doesn't matter.
Anywhere that will actually give me an interview and next steps. That would be cool.
Cash money.
So those were his suggestions. Stay within the company, try to find some lateral thing, contact the manager, that hired me. It was like, hey, dude, give me a better job, or go on unemployment.
Just hate that word.
Yeah, he's like, you'll get paid like nothing on there, but that you're doing no work and still making money, I guess.
I'd rather just take a 25% pay cut, until you find something that's like actually.
But I'm still doing the shotgun approach because I don't have,
shotgun's
a sniper
the most
idea
effective
in mind.
approach. Yeah.
Well, I usually pick the shotgun.
It works, right?
In video games,
Yeah. And they're weakened in games, In real life, it's like
there's a reason
it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever's in front of you.
I usually do pick the shotgun if that's an option.
It's effective.
Games. Yeah. If not that, if it's long range, sniper.
But yeah,
you're a sniper.
Just close range.
Not with I guess with jobs too. You are a sniper because you just
unintentionally.
Just with one field.
They're like, no, you're staying.
I'm a dead eye. This is me.
It's not even on purpose. I'm just like, I'll take whatever too. Then they're like, you stay here for years.
Hey,
all right,
it is what it is.
Fine.
There's not a lot of line cook jobs that pay a lot.
No.
So.
No.
Even though they seem to be increasing wages now, just because McDonald's, they make like $16 an hour or something.
Yeah.
So
they've also got like hundreds of millions of dollars at their disposal, and Lost Margaritas does not.
Name drop. Oh shit! They're about to get so many customers.
Oops. Yeah, dude.
You're gonna
get.
You might have to quit,
dude. No, they're gonna be like, let me see that chef, dude. Let me see that guy chefing it up in the back there.
Well, you wore that culinary gangster shirt a few times.
Yeah.
So you're giving people the impression that you know what you're doing, but you don't.
I do.
All right, well, technically he is professional. He does get paid to do it,
and
that's all it takes.
They're
to be
you're good enough that we will keep paying you way more than the line cook should get paid.
What are you gonna do? Say no?
Right. Like, fire me.
You're gonna be an idiot.
Fire me and watch the business crumble.
Yeah. So they'd never fire you. That's just. Yeah,
I'd have to do something crazy. Like,
why don't you just own the restaurant, dude? Just then be the white guy that just doesn't do anything, and just like oversees in the back with a suit on, but doesn't actually do anything.
It feels like it'd be like a money hole.
Well, that place is, yes. Right now, you're like in the perfect spot where it's like the expectations are so low.
The money.
Yeah, expectations are so low. Yeah, like right now, that's what my job is. Like I said in the last podcast, like I just do 30 minutes of work a day.
Yeah, it's like big enough to where it's like a franchise, but small enough to where it's
Lost
like
Marks.
Yeah.
Well, there's other ones, right?
Mm-hmm. There's at least one other one.
Yeah. Franchise, baby. There's more than one location that technically is a franchise.
2+, baby.
No.
I don't know if there's there might be. I don't know. I just know that there's like Westerville and then the one that I'm at.
Well, there's also other restaurants that have line cook jobs.
Yeah, but they're like $16 an hour.
I got an interview for a job as a cocktail waitress or waiter.
Waitress, you said it. Freudian slip, baby.
I'm wearing my little dress. I'm like, anything you need, sir?
Hey, gentlemen.
At Pins at Easton, so it's cool.
What is Pins?
The bowling game bar with like
that sounds
arcades.
Awesome.
Yeah, but I don't know how to make drinks.
You could learn.
That's my thoughts, but I'm also like, would they be like, hey, make the
special of the day,
the Gorksmoggy Ifmog, and
just pull out your.
That's what it would sound like
with
to me.
Drink recipes in it and be like, yeah, dude, you got it.
Yeah,
right
I got
here.
that.
I know how to make it. It's in here,
dude. Honestly, that's how every job is.
Yeah,
like no one ever just knows everything. There's always just, oh, what'd you say? Oh, hold on, let me find the answer. Okay,
you'll figure it out, or you won't, and then it'll.
I'm going to forward this to the team that will figure this out.
Yeah, someone will know.
That's what I do.
Eventually.
That's what my job consists of now, is just being like, oh, I can't help you. I'm just going to send this off to the team that can help you. Which is why my work takes no time at all.
Yeah.
Because I can't
And then
do
they're
anything.
like, hey, I can do that.
Yeah. Well, not AI, but people in the Philippines that they pay for like less than half of what I make now.
And they'll probably work for like 16 hours a day.
They'll work long shifts. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. Well, a lot of companies I feel like are doing that now because they feel like AI is the future. You know, technically all I'm doing is spitting out information that's listed somewhere and in a document. Right? Anyway, so AI should be able to do my job pretty easily. It's hard to find an industry that AI wouldn't take over. Podcasting is pretty good for that. This isn't really like
for
a
now,
job
until it's like so good that you can't even tell the difference between.
Yeah. Well, I feel like an AI podcast would just be annoying. It's just like you've listened to the ones that I have at least. Not really podcasts, but just the Twitch streams of AI.
Yeah, they're still pretty rough though.
They're very rough.
Like when they're like seamless, where it looks like this. I mean, it'd be hard.
When will it get to that point? Where it's like you don't see the choppiness. Where it's like, oh, it's a new animation starting.
I don't fucking know. I'm not an AI specialist. I'm not an AI guy.
There's a lot of jobs that are needing those kinds of people right now.
AI guys.
Yeah. That's all I'm seeing on Indeed. It's like, oh, we need an AI UX design. And I'm just like, what do you mean AI? You need someone that knows how to type prompts into ChatGPT. I can do that. Shit.
I think it's a bit more complex than that.
Well, yeah, but
that's why they make
it'll eventually get to
so
that
much
point
money
where it's like, anyone could do any job just because AI does most of the work.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
One day, that's an ideal future, right?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen then? Society crumbles. We go into disrepair.
Who's to say, Maybe the billionaires will just like be kind to the peons and spread their wealth. Trickle down, right?
For the audio listener, I'm shaking my head. No.
It could happen.
No. It's funny because they could easily do it, but they're not going to.
It'd be so easy.
They're not going to. No, because then that would be all their money.
Yeah.
And then
that's their money.
Are they supposed to make that back?
Fuck no, bud.
Are you serious?
They're like, I have more money than any person could conceivably spend an entire lifetime.
Yeah, but it's mine.
But yeah.
Fucking greedy bitches, dude. Why do you need all that money? For what reason? Truly.
Look at that yacht, though.
So, how many do you need?
Dude, do you know how much whale oil that
thing
burns?
Every coast, I need a yacht, just in case I want to visit there. And
dude, all the railings are made out of solid ivory.
It's too much. Can you own the world? Is that a thing? Can you buy the world, the universe?
I mean, probably, right?
One day. So you gotta have, a guy selling it.
Once you reach like a certain amount, countries are just like, hey, come spend it here, man.
Come spend it here, buddy.
Yeah, like you're our friend, right?
Dude, did you know that Elton John was gay?
No. Since when?
Talk about fucking.
When did he become gay?
News. I don't know. I feel like he's always been that way, but I finally watched Rocketman. It came out 5 years ago, apparently.
I never saw it.
Yeah,
I know it's about.
In the span of a night, an evening, Danny and I watched Rocketman, the Elvis movie, and Bohemian Rhapsody.
So it's just a very hetero night.
Yeah, who knew that my night would entail a bunch of musicals? 2/3 of which are gay, about gay guys.
Yeah, the other one's Elvis doing his thing.
Yeah, man, that was. Yeah, if I had to rank those movies, because I watched all three at the same time, I would be the gay Elton John Rocketman movie, Elvis, and then the Queen Bohemian Rhapsody movie.
Were they all good though?
Yeah, they were all good. They all have different levels of goodness, though. Like the Rocketman movie, the dude is like the guy that was the main character in Kingsman, Eggy, and he's actually singing Elton John songs, and it sounds really fucking good.
That would be very weird to watch.
And he's like, and he's dancing, and he's being gay Elton John.
He could pull it off.
He did.
Yeah,
he did. He looked like him. He sounded like him. It was great. Taron Egerton is his name. He did good.
Never remember that one.
Nope. But I just did. And the movie was the best acted out of the bunch, I think. Even though the Elvis movie, that guy, you know, he looks and acts a lot like Elvis. Like, he did a good job looking and acting like Elvis.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, doing all that shit. You know, doing all the hip thrusts and like, baby.
Come on.
Yeah,
some Johnny Bravo shit.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, Johnny Bravo is just Elvis, just modernized. I mean, with the Elvis movie, I mean, it was so long. It was like almost 3 hours long, that movie.
Jesus Christ.
I think it took us two sittings to finish that one. Just because I was like, halfway through, I literally fell asleep because it was so long. And it's mostly just consisting of just him performing concerts and like slowly progressing from a good-looking guy that had nothing to like the big pudge, you know, walrus that had it all.
And died on a toilet.
There's one detail that was sorely missed in the movie was seeing dead Elvis. They had just had him show his last performance where like he did, you know, like the best performance of his career, but it happened to be his last. And you know,
they left out the best part.
It fades to black, and then it shows the newspaper Elvis dead. You know, and I'm like, hey, we know how he died.
There's more to this story.
We know how he was found. And I know it would be maybe disrespectful, but
come on,
it would be accurate. It would be accurate.
We want to see it. We
had to look it up after the movie, and I was like, how did he actually die? And he was found face down, laying next to the toilet. You know, it's basically what had happened is he was shitting, and apparently he had not been able to shit for like months. So it was just like all backed up in him. Yeah, because he was on a steady diet of like cheeseburgers and just things that prevent you from being able to shit. You know, nothing with fiber in it, basically.
And he would never eat fiber.
No. Unhealthy man, that guy. So basically, he died trying to shit, not from drug overdose. He died just because there was compacted feces in his anus, preventing him from releasing any kind of excrement.
I would rather be known for being a drug overdose than that. To tell you the truth.
So the way he was found was he had died from straining, and then he died and then had fallen forward.
And then after he died, then he shot himself probably like with all of the 4 months of feces.
I don't know. I think it was probably it was just stuck in there. Like it wasn't coming out no matter what.
Your bowels evacuate. Like when you
evacuate,
die, right?
But also just compacted, caked, you know, cemented.
I feel like your body, like the corpse would like relax enough, the sphincter.
I think it would just be stuck. I think they had to dig it out of him with like a spoon or something.
I don't think anyone would dig
stick one of those
out
up
of
there
his ass.
This is for you, Elvis.
A single teardrop rolls down his cheek.
Oh, baby.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, baby. No, he did good though. Austin Butler is that guy's name. He did, you know, he had the fat lips like Elvis. It would like switch back and forth between him and Elvis. He sang in that movie too. And that's why I put those above Bohemian Rhapsody, because the guy in the Queen movie didn't sing. He just sounded like, you know.
Well, that's like
Freddie Mercury from the movies. Yeah. Or just from the records. You know. And the lip syncing wasn't perfect, you know. like in you know, Rocketman and, you know, Elvis, it was on point because they were actually singing it. But
that's pretty lame.
So, yeah. But I found out, well, I didn't find out, but this reaffirmed my previous, you know, understanding and thought that I don't like musicals.
You watched 3 of them.
I watched 3. And, don't like musicals, but
yeah, no,
they're watchable if and only if the music is good. Only then. Because like even the Elvis movie, like all those songs are so damn old. It's just like it's not really good music. I mean, they use some modern shit that takes you out of it, where it's like, oh, why is this 2020 rap song going on during Elvis time? You know. I don't.
They had to keep you like involved in the movie.
Yeah,
they knew. They knew.
They didn't
like,
do
this
that.
Is boring.
They didn't do that in Rocketman and Bohemian Rhapsody, but
ugh.
Yeah. Also, Bohemian Rhapsody and Rocketman, gay guys is, you know, there we go, being gay. It was mind blowing. Every time he'd come on screen, I'd be like, "Oh, he's gay. He's kissing a guy," you know.
Like,
his
that's
manager.
How you found out. Yeah, his manager.
Well, like there was like the same character, like the same guy played by two different actors in those movies. You know, like the same real life guy. And like in Elvis or no, in Rocketman, he's like this sexual deviant, and like he's like so sexy and like seducing Elton John, and like they're fucking all the time. They're just and eventually he hits him, and they're like, you always work for me. It's like that's their relationship, and then like
very dom.
Yeah, but in like Bohemian Rhapsody, he's like this nerd guy who's just like, can we please do this? Can we please release the song? Everyone treats him like shit. It's just like completely different. Different guy. Good basically.
Actor. Yeah, he's got range.
But, two gay guys, Freddie Mercury and Elton John. Freddie Mercury, if that movie is accurate, is kind of creepy as fuck. Honestly,
never saw it. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
He's kind of number one, crazy, and number two, just like a stalker guy, bro. Well, you don't know.
No, I don't.
He basically married this chick. He's gay.
Uh-huh.
He married this chick.
Yeah, that's what happened back then.
She's like, she's telling him, "You're gay." He's like, "I think I'm bisexual." She's like, "You're gay." No. You're gay, guy. They get divorced. He makes her like live next door to him. He like buys the house, and like constantly throughout the movie, he's like looking up at her through his window, looking up at her window, and like calling her and like waiting for her to answer, and like looking at her, and like it's just the creepiest camera angle of his eyes bugging out of his head, and just like, "Hi, sweetie, how are you doing today?" Like just drunk as fuck. Do you want to come down for a drink? Just like Leahy,
Listen, Leahy shit.
And she's like, "No,
come on, Barb.
No, Freddie, I need to stay home." He's like, "Come on, sweetie, you want to come down here?" It is just crazy, dude. He's like, "Pick up a drink," and she's like,
no.
she like doesn't, but she's like, "All right, I got my drink," and he's like, "Cheers, baby." And she's like, "Cheers, Freddie." And he's just staring up at the window that she's in, just like doing his thing. And that happens multiple times throughout the movie. Where he's just looking up out of the window, just calling her, just looking and just waiting for her. And, eventually she stops answering. Eventually she gets like a husband. He's very upset about that.
How
even
dare
though
she?
He's, he likes twirling the weenies.
Likes men.
Yeah. Yeah.
But how dare she?
Who knows? And he's just, he's a weird guy. He was very fixated on this girl that he wants like control over, but doesn't
really want.
Yeah, it's, like in a way that like would make her happy.
That's like a real documentary thing.
I don't know. I think that one is supposed to have a lot of inaccuracies, so I hope that's one of them.
Yeah, horrifying.
Where he's just
big
like,
horrifying if true.
Yeah, a creepy motherfucker.
My God.
The guy he ends up with before he dies of AIDS. He meets him because the guy's a butler at his party cleaning up, and Freddie's like, "How you doing, boy?" And he like smacks him on the butt.
How that ass feel?
Hey, how you doing, cute boy? And the guy's like, "Oh, excuse me, motherfucker." And then Freddie's like, "Oh my God, I didn't mean anything by it."
Liar.
Yeah. He's like, "But oh my God, you are attractive." They both had like the same like porn mustache, really thick and fill.
He does have that.
I think that's why they fell in love, honestly.
That's why specifically.
Yeah. And the Elton John movie is just really sad because like the whole time his dad's like a military guy who's like, "Stop being a little bitch." And Elton John's like, "But I am a little bitch," And his dad's like, "I will never love you." And like,
he's like, "But I'm going to sing."
Yeah, but basically his mom, cheats on the dad. Dad runs off. He's like, "Finally, I have a reason to leave you, bitch." And like then he starts another life, and he like actually loves those kids. And like Elton like sees that, and he's like, "But why can't you love me?" So like the whole movie is about him never being able to find someone who genuinely loves him.
Well, that's
I don't think he ever actually did. Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
He's dead now, right? Too.
No, Elton John's alive. He's the only one that is alive because he got help. The movie's about him like in AA or like in NA, some kind of anonymous meeting. and he's just like going through his life story, and it's just, you know, it's like flashbacks where it's like him as a kid, but he's a virtuoso and shit. His dad's like, you fucking, you little twink, you know, that kind of shit.
Not even a versatile.
You little fairy. You know, they just came at their kids' throats back then, especially in Britain. Well, today, you know, I can't even imagine if you had a kid.
Dude, I'd be like,
hey, man up,
get it together. What are
saying
you doing?
shit from like the 70s. Hey, someone tries to pick a fight with you, you hit him back.
Kick the shit out of them.
You don't even give him a chance. You beat his ass first.
Yeah. As soon as he comes up to you, just unleash a flurry of blows.
Well, you got into some fights, right?
I had a few scuffles.
High
schools?
Not high school.
As a kid. No.
Pre-high school.
Yeah,
that's when you should get in fights.
Not before.
Not in high school, because that's when, you know, people are
more like grown up.
Yeah, they got, you know, hair on their penises.
They use their words.
They use words.
Do they use that?
Well, I only remember like people getting like bullied or like altercations happening in like, you know, junior high maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
junior high was
school.
when I had my last one.
Yeah. Well, I think that's when I had my last one too, and it wasn't even really a fight. Did you actually had a fight, or did you just beat some kid up? I'm punching the air like Nick would hit a kid. How he would hit a kid today, not even back then.
I was much more vicious back then.
Yeah, you've been sedated with the marijuana.
He lightly smacked the back of my head.
Lightly? Like he was like...
No, not a stroke.
Hey, buddy. He didn't like run his fingers through your hair?
This is before I had contacts. I still had glasses.
So you couldn't see shit.
Oh, yeah, I took them off.
You're like a little nerd.
Yeah, well, until the glasses come off then.
So you're like the Matrix. You're like...
I set them on the table.
I don't need these anymore.
I just popped him. Yeah, it's whatever. No
Where?
big deal. His mouth.
You hit him in the face? Jesus Christ, dude. What the fuck? Why would you hit him in the face?
He didn't do anything after that. You just
yeah, you hit him in the face. Why the fuck would you hit him in the face? That's like psycho shit. That's enough. Well, Dad told you that, right?
Well,
Dad was a psycho.
He's like, just do it. I mean, it
maniac.
works.
Absolute maniac. And that's why he's man to God now, because he was like, damn, dude.
He's like, why'd you listen to me? I'm like, bro.
Why'd you listen to me?
My
father? Yeah, why did I listen to you? Right.
Exactly.
We'll mark that away from memory.
You're right. Yeah, you're completely right.
We'll make that mistake again.
I mean...
Won't be doing that.
That will not be happening again.
Was that your most fight? Did you ever get in an actual fight where it's like blow, you know, like you're actually taking hits?
Mainly they hit me first.
You're just sucker punching these guys from behind?
No. They always had initiated the physical contact, and then I just...
Were any of these people gay, do you think?
Probably. I mean,
probably.
I'm thinking about it, yeah. But like, don't put your hands on me.
Don't fucking.
But no, by the time I got to high school, everyone just fine.
Out.
Yeah,
that's when people get into drugs.
Yeah,
drinking.
It's like, hey, dude, what's up?
It doesn't even matter, dude. What are you even fighting about?
Yeah, like, what's the big
deal? Yeah. Well, I mean, it sounds pretty peaceful, even though I feel like you got in a lot of fights. I thought,
like 3 that I remember.
You blacked out the rest, probably.
Who's to say?
I only remember like 2 fights. No, well, I guess 3 if you count me and Joe.
I don't count that. Fighting Joe is like fighting a child.
Well, none of them really. Well, only one of them is like a fight. I don't even remember what started it, but it was definitely in elementary school. Recently divorced.
That's one of the 3 I remember.
Recently divorced.
Coincidence, right?
Yeah, just testy, you know.
Yeah, a little on edge.
Anyone's fucking saying shit. You know, I remember it was at recess. Is all I remember. We were outside.
That's when mine was.
Someone said some shit, or did I think they just said some shit, and I just, you know, the switch flipped, and you're just like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. You know, even though you don't have the capability or the means, or it actually in you to do that. The thought, I'm gonna kill you. You know, like I'm going to come at you with everything that I have. You know, I hope you understand that.
They never did.
No, I just remember grabbing him by the shirt and swinging around until I like launched him, and then I like jumped on him and just started wailing until I got hit in the balls. I think, and when that's like stopped it, because I was like on top of him, and he just got a good
one good one's all you need.
It just hit me right in the boys, and I'm just like, oh,
boing loings, man.
But I think I got his nose.
Nice.
But I remember going to the principal for that.
Yeah, I went to the principal for all, by the 3 that I remember.
Yeah, that guy didn't. You don't get picked on after that.
Not the one in elementary, actually. Now I'm thinking about it.
You have another one?
Well, no, just the 3, but one of them I didn't because no one noticed because it was over very quickly.
There's no evidence.
It was on the Foursquare court. I don't remember what started it, but
you never do.
Yeah.
Always someone just saying some
I remember
shit.
grabbing his face like a bowling ball, like a finger at each eye and one in his mouth. I just threw him down.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Jesus Christ is right. So that one was over fast enough that no one really noticed it. So I didn't get sent to the principal's office that time.
No. Well, that's like how my thing with Joe was. Well, I was in high school. I was a freshman in high school.
It was a decisive fight.
Yeah, Joe was just talking shit. I was just sitting at my... I don't know what was going through, but Joe was just saying some shit. I'm just like, I'm going to fucking kill you. The switch flipped. I was like, that's it. And I just remember just really quick, just going boom, right in like his chest, and him just... it's just not being able to breathe, and actually like getting on my desk, like, and like the teacher was like still like just turned around, just like just doing his thing, and Joe's just, and eventually he's fine, but I think I felt bad about that. I think I was like,
like to think so.
I think I got emotional, and I was like, I'm so sorry, Joe. I did not mean to hurt you that bad.
It felt amazing, but
it didn't feel good because I hit him like right in like a weak spot, not on purpose.
Well, it's his body. It's all a weak spot,
like the solar plex. Like when you get hit there before,
knocked the air out of
yeah, that's what happened. He was just, you can't get that breath back. Yeah, I didn't feel good about it. Didn't feel good.
No, like immediately afterwards.
Yeah. I did feel good about the fight that happened in junior high, though, where this guy was just constantly, what like your thing, where it's like just a guy just doing things.
Yeah, that's how you get hit in the mouth.
Yeah. But this guy was almost like, I don't know if people have friends like these. It's almost like only like when you're younger, like a friend that I don't know what their home life's like, but
not good.
Yeah, probably. But they're very like physical, and they like just like a lot just like shoulder hits.
Oh yeah. I've been to a couple people like that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Where you're not really friends with them usually.
No.
But they hang around.
Yeah, they're friends with your friends for some reason.
Yeah, and this guy was doing that to me. And I had enough. The switch flipped, and I'm gonna fucking kill you, dude. And I just grabbed his shirt and just shoved him against the wall, and was like, "Hey, you're not gonna do that anymore." No violence was necessary there on my part. I mean, it could be treat, because I remember like rushing past people, like pushing, just getting him against the wall, just like I don't care who's in the way, he's getting against the wall, and sometimes you just have to do that. You feel really strong in those moments because they don't expect it to happen, but you're like,
it's happening.
Yeah, this is going.
Yeah, but then like immediately as soon as it's over, it's like, well,
hey man, I was just joking.
Yeah,
yeah, me too.
Yeah, you were.
Me too, dude.
Yeah, good joke. It's a good joke.
The only time I remember actually getting bullied is like. What was it? What was the camping shit that we did in like 6th grade?
Outdoor ed?
Yeah.
Like where we had to go to like cabins for like a week?
Yes. There's just this random ass dude. I don't even remember what his fucking name was. Mark? Timmy?
I don't know.
Something like that. It was just some guy who saw me as a weak, it saw me as the prey. And I just remember just minding my own business and just getting attacked, basically. I just remember just like walking somewhere, and then this guy just coming out of nowhere, like grabbing my hand and like spinning around and like throwing me like I did to that kid when I was in elementary school. He like used my technique somehow. And I just remember being like muddy as fuck and just being like, what the hell just happened? Like, did I just get attacked? What the fuck? And like, I just ran off, and I had no retaliation. I was all muddy, just wet. And I'm like, all right, I guess this is the way it is. There was no retaliation for that one, but
no one ever did that.
That would have been sweet.
Yeah, no one ever did that to me.
No, I felt like I got jumped.
That's what happened.
That is by one guy.
That's exactly what happened.
I was like, how am I so late? It was just with ease. I mean, I guess I did the same thing, but we were young. You could move. You could throw those kids around.
Yeah. If you're overwhelmingly strong,
Yeah. Or you have the rage pulsing through you, where you see red, and then you just have power. You can just launch someone into the sky.
Yeah, suddenly they're very light. Oh,
just like this.
Just gone forever.
Gone forever. So that's how my week's been. Just been watching musicals and applying for jobs. It's been there's a lot of ups and downs, with that kind of
it's very
that kind of life.
Yeah, all over the place.
Very all over the place. What would you do in my situation, Nick? You're going from a job where you're getting paid, $20+ an hour to do nothing almost.
I would take the 25% pay cut. Look for a job that pays me what I'm getting paid now.
See, and that's exactly what I'm doing. But no one wants to reply to job applications for some reason.
Yeah, I've had that issue the last couple of months.
Yeah, where it's like, hey, just send me a rejection at the very least.
At least acknowledge me.
Acknowledge that I took the time to go through your bullshit applying. Where, holy fuck, why are applications still like antiquated as fuck? Where you have to put your goddamn resume in the thing and then put all the same fucking information in again on the application. Why are we still living like this?
Like cavemen, dude.
My fuck. And then asking what I want from my base salary when, first of all, you don't include a salary range. Or
they're just like, just guess.
Or then if you do, why are you asking the question? What do you think I'm going to put? $1 million? Yes, that's what I'm going to put. Give me $1 million. Please. These jobs don't pay a lot, and the requirements to have them are exponentially higher than what they should be.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
There are jobs that I'm not qualified for that pay significantly less than what I get paid now.
Yeah, mine too.
How does that even? What?
That's America, baby.
Holy shit! Is that America? My God. Well, we pay fucking $30,000 to $100,000 for a degree that we are told is worth this, worth that, because you're gonna get a job with this degree that is gonna pay you so much more than what you're paying for this degree.
Yeah, it separates you.
You're gonna pay this back
the rest.
In no time. Zero time.
You're gonna have it paid off immediately.
You're not gonna be burdened your whole life with debt.
No.
That's insane.
5 years max.
Max. We're talking.
My 1 year, I'm still paying for it.
Well, my favorite thing is entry level jobs, but you have to have 3 years of experience. I'm just, hey,
that's not entry level.
You don't understand what you're writing, and you get someone else to write the thing if you don't know how to write a job post.
If you're still entry level at 3 years, like what? I don't want you working at my job.
Hey, I want to start over, but I've also been doing this a long time. A very long time. Well, like my job got transferred, like my old job to my new job in like not even a year ago.
Yeah.
Like 10 months ago. That
was the first warning sign.
And that it's all going to end. It's all going to come crumbling down. My first sign, well, there's been many signs, but one thing that I've noticed is at the new company, I was, in Slack, you have like accounts where you can like chat and like communicate with business related stuff. It's almost like Discord, but with business.
Uh-huh.
And our accounts were all guest accounts. When we first onboarded with the new company, we were guests, so we couldn't have a profile picture or anything. It says guest on our thing, God. And
it's not hard to make a profile for
no. And the Philippines people that came in, they're not guests. Oh my God. They're regular ass users.
Full privileges, baby.
Yeah. You can see whatever you want.
They're not guests.
Literally everybody from Klarna were all guests. Because they're like, they're not staying.
You're not really
These fuckers aren't staying.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Yeah, they've been paying us way too much. They need to outsource. I'd get some cheaper guys.
The United States dollar has value elsewhere.
God damn it, dude. So annoying. The job market has never been worse, and I need to find a job. Oh yeah, another thing that our uncle suggested for me was maybe using this as an opportunity to move, find jobs that offer relocation.
Don't you still have like a lease for 6 months?
I mean, we can get out of it. You can have anything, but
Alex.
I mean, that's what happened with Michelle. We got out of that place.
Well, yeah,
we had that lease.
We had to pay.
Yeah, well, we also had an excuse. COVID. That was our excuse. You can get out of it. You can have at least at that time with COVID.
That was a good excuse.
Yeah, because I don't think they made us pay the remainder, but we had to pay for other shit that we did.
So, yeah. Yep.
It was nice. Our rent was less than it is there, but I mean,
well, it was also
location.
Yeah,
and
dude, are you shitting me?
Yeah.
You can't even. Dude, the locations they're vastly different.
It's the only place I've lived where my car has gotten broken into multiple times.
Yeah.
More than once.
Fingering through your car for loose change.
Yeah. It's like the same guy just hitting my car in different days.
This guy's got bank. He's like 63 cents in here.
All my quarters gone. Saved from just, whatever.
Random
buying
change.
stuff at a gas station maybe. Here's some change, sir.
He said, fuck yeah, bud.
It's going in the console.
He's going around to all the cars in the cul-de-sac.
I mean, honestly, there's probably just a kid that does that. I'm just going to go check all the cars, Dad.
There's multiple people, I guarantee that do
okay,
that.
son.
Only the first
I'm proud of you. I hope we find something and can get us out of this situation.
They never do.
No, they never do.
They never do.
They never do. You're always stuck in that situation, huh?
Like, if you're at the point you're going through cars for change, like, I think it's over, right?
Yeah. I mean,
that doesn't happen here. I mean,
well, no, it doesn't happen here. No. I mean, where would you want to live, Nick, if you were offered like a Lost Margs job, another part of the country or whatever, anywhere?
Depends on like, are they paying me the going rate for like the area I'm in?
I have no idea. I would say just probably maybe 10% more than what you're paid now. And they pay for relocation.
Well, I'd definitely go somewhere with like a low cost of living, like
there you go.
Like probably,
I mean, Ohio is kind of a low cost of living.
Yeah, but like, what is it, like North Dakota? It's like super cheap because no one lives there.
Yeah, but that's like one of those places that's like, there's a reason people don't live there. Like it sucks.
10% more, and I'm paying 10% less. Come on,
I'm all for moving. Either more south or more west, somewhere drier. I'm just sick of this. I mean, it's dry. Dude, right now.
I go like Washington. That's like weather central, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I want that.
That's what I would want.
They got snow and God, I fucking hate snow, dude.
I don't mind it.
I feel like Washington would have so much snow too.
Probably.
Because they got so much rain.
Washington
would be a dope place to live.
Yeah.
If I'm looking for like a small, short baby move, maybe Michigan for like a year or two.
Why Michigan?
Just because I'd want to be by like Lake Michigan. I want to live by like water, dude.
Oh, I don't want to live by water.
I want to live by water. I don't care if it's a sea, lake, or ocean. I want to live by water, dude.
You could live by a lake in pretty much any state.
Live by a fucking pool here. That counts.
It's like a mini lake.
Yeah, baby lake, baby pond.
Man-made lake right there.
I mean, I'm all for Washington. I like the fact that they aren't, super expensive. I mean, they are expensive, but it's expensive. It's not like California there.
Well, nowhere is.
So, well, New York's kind of like California.
All right. And Florida,
and
too,
Texas.
probably. Yeah. All right, okay. There's a couple of places.
I mean, Florida might be cool, like, not on...
to visit.
Well, I feel like there's parts of Florida that aren't as bad.
Probably. I mean, there's probably...
I don't know what they are,
no.
but I'm sure there
Those
are.
aren't the populated areas.
Yeah. Like, not like Orlando, I'm thinking more on the west side of Florida. Like, what's
even over there?
Yeah, what's on the west side?
Right. Like little strip thingy there. They got... What is that?
Like, it leads to the other states. Like, I'm not sure what's next to Florida. But.
Like, why do they have that little bit there? What's going on?
I always feel like those kinds of places are, like, just wealthy people.
Probably.
Because, like, that's the only reason why that's still Florida. Because it's like these people said that it was.
Like, this is ours.
Hey, we paid for this, and I want to be in Florida. I don't care if you guys said it was not. I paid for this.
Like it is now, though. Now it is.
No. That's all you have to say.
Just smack some of the water hundreds.
Ooh, is that for me, sir?
This is Florida, right?
Oh, speaking of that, dude, I almost got a job as a leasing advisor.
Here?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's here, but I think it's the same company.
Morgan Properties.
Yeah. So I'm like...
Did they?
I don't know how much they get paid
for like an interview.
I got a call today from them. I didn't answer because I was on the call with my uncle. Because timing also always works out. They're so good at
timing.
I was like, "What the fuck is this Worthington phone number?"
You know what it is.
I actually don't know if it's them, Morgan Properties. I like how we're just saying the name of our apartment place, but
I mean they've got like labels on everything.
3/4 of the way through the podcast, no one's gonna even listen, so it's fine. Green Guy Robs the Banks. Almost at 1,000 views. I'm pretty sure that's at 900 or close to 900, maybe.
You're just always checking that. I bet you check it daily, don't you?
No, I randomly check it because I just randomly think about it, and I'm like, man, that's the only one that's moving. But it's cool. Honda
it's
Odyssey to Hollywood.
The name, dude. It's
dude, the last 2 podcast names have been so good too. So like, it's the implication of danger.
That's very niche. That's niche, dude.
And then pets are friends, not food.
I mean, at this point, Gen Z won't know what that is. You know?
But I put a picture of Trump and Kamala on with us in the thumbnail, so you know what it's
topical.
About. You know what it's about. I'm just giving you guys. I'm trying to stay topical without not showing what's actually being talked about in the episode. We can't just throw nonsense up there in the thumbnails. It has to be somewhat related. I put his dumb face in the thumbnail.
Well, I'm the face of the cast.
And I put my beautiful face.
No, it's Beauty and the Beast.
Beast. Julian is the Beast, and I am Beauty. Nick's like the candlestick. What's his name?
Candlestick.
Sticky.
I don't think it's Sticky.
Sticky the candlestick. Rick. Rick the candlestick.
I don't think it's Rick. I don't know.
Marty the candlestick.
Alex.
What's his name?
I don't. How would I?
You want to be the broom?
God,
you can be the broom. You're the broom. All you are is a sentient broom. You're not even the candlestick guy. That's not even you. You can be the teapot lady, or like you're like the little teapot boy. That's you. Like with the little chip in him. Doesn't he have the little chip in him?
Lumiere is
Lumiere.
Sure.
Because he's French, but
is
also
that French? You're French man.
Lumiere. It's French for light, dude, or candle maybe. Who knows? I don't know.
Something.
French if it is French for candlestick, that's genius.
It might be. I don't know.
It might be. I don't know though.
I didn't look that far into it.
Only studied it for 5 years.
Whatever.
It's almost like no time at all.
How often do you speak to a French person?
Almost never.
That implies that you have sometimes.
Yeah.
Name one time.
Nick, you don't want to do this.
In 5 years, name one time.
Nick, you don't want to do this because you don't know what I'm going to say. Because I talk to people from all over the world in this game. And I have specifically talked to French people
that speak French.
DayZ.
Or do they speak
that
English?
Speak French and English.
Talking to you.
They say, how you say...
Speaking to you, have they spoken French?
Yeah, and I don't understand it. So I'm saying, English, motherfucker. You know, I say, and then they get it. Yeah, because they can speak in broken English usually, and then I can get the the gist of what they're trying to say. That's all I need.
It's easier for you.
Yeah, just speak in broken English, damn it. Don't speak in French. Fuck off.
I don't need fluent French. I need broken English.
Yeah, they tell me fucking yeah. It's like speaking with yeah. I can't understand what the hell you're saying. I can't pick out individual words from this string of fluent French words.
Yeah, it all sounds like one word.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it. It's probably what English sounds like to people, but fucking
yeah, definitely is.
Language,
Spanish is
dude.
the same too. Dude. It's like you guys are talking so fast.
Language, dude. Yeah,
and they say,
well, Spanish people talk so fast.
Hablas mucho rápido en inglés, and I'm like,
well
you're speaking so fucking fast in Spanish. So like,
well, don't we talk fast in English too?
Yeah, to them, yeah, that's what I said in Spanish. Is what they say to me.
So you're like, we are the same.
Yeah, so I'm like, you're just as confused as I am.
You are gringo as well. You are not Mexicano. You are gringo.
Yes, see.
We are one and the same. And Hector's just looking at you like,
there's no Hector.
Okay. There's no Hector.
There's no Hector. There is a Tony.
That's not Mexican. It's Italian.
You saying Hector is Mexican?
Yeah.
Well, no.
I only know that. I only say that because the Hector I knew from McDonald's was Mexican guy.
So you know one Mexican named Hector, and you just are like, they're all Hectors.
Yeah, well, Tyrone,
Alex.
It's kind of the same thing,
Why are you bringing Tyrone into this? What race is Tyrone?
Well, it's also Tanner. That's a white guy.
That's very yeah.
Yeah, you got Tanner. You got Tyrone.
Stop going to Tyrone.
You got Ho Chi Minh.
All right, you can stop now. Jesus fucking Christ.
I couldn't think of. It's just a regular Asian name. Kim Sung.
It's just.
Kim Jong-un.
No, stop.
Dude, remember the interview?
Yeah,
that movie?
Classic.
With Kim Jong-un.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah, but I thought about the scene recently.
Where Eminem came out gay?
Yes.
Dude, it's my favorite.
I had to rewatch it because I'm like, this is where I think I fell in love with Eminem.
It's so fucking funny.
Yeah, his deadpan is so good. And he's just like, I thought it was obvious. It's like it's like leaving a breadcrumb trail of gayness.
It's like peekaboo.
I've been playing gay peekaboo. Man, how does he do it? He's like he came from nothing and now he's like turned himself into a meme, but like he's still relevant, but he's like hilarious at the same time.
That's because he's the man.
But he's a person too.
He's more
and
than
like his
just
name stands for Marshall Mathers.
Alex.
Jesus.
Yes, it always has.
Yeah. That new album's good as fuck. It's not even that new, but to me it's new because I just started listening to it.
Like all of his music?
No, just the new album.
Just the new album.
Did
you see his expanded Warner's version?
Yeah. But I have to get through the regular album first. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I listened to it like halfway through.
It's like an hour long.
Yeah, I listened to it like halfway through. And then I got distracted.
All right, that tracks.
I've been listening to Murdergram.
That's
part two and repeat.
Part D.
Yeah. Shit's just so good.
It's I
didn't know LL Cool J could actually rap like well. I thought he was just...
You're a lunatic.
I'm gonna knock you out. Huh. Mama said knock you out.
Why do you know that song, Alex?
Sunny, dude. And what episode is that? Was that when they were just wrestling, or what was that?
I don't fucking remember. Early.
How do you not remember? You're always watching Sunny. You should have the time.
Not the early seasons. It must have been like...
Dude, the early seasons are the best seasons.
They're pretty good. I should go back and watch those.
What, you stick to only the late seasons? What the fuck?
4 through the...
Yeah, that makes sense. That was like season 2 or 3. I think it was the wrestling. It's probably season 2, honestly. Where like they do like drugs, you know, D and
like
Charlie.
Really good drugs.
Isn't that where they do the I'm gonna knock you out? Where they're wrestling, D and Charlie. He's like, I'm gonna punch a hole through your face.
Yeah, I think that was.
I'd like to see you try that.
They get the Clown Baby is his name.
Clown Baby. Dude, I watched Charlie and Horrible Bosses 2. He is just Charlie.
I only saw the first Horrible Bosses.
The second one isn't as good as the first one, but
they rarely.
Charlie's more just like himself, like Charlie, you know, Kelly.
Like just doing the high pitch thing.
Yeah. Like, you know, what are we gonna do, guy? You know, it's being
they probably told him to do that.
Yeah,
like,
it works. Works for the most part. Yeah. For the most part, you still need to watch Deadpool and Wolverine. Shit's so good.
Heard it's pretty good. Yeah.
From the very beginning, the credit sequence is just so out of pocket. It's so good.
All right, I'll pirate it at some point.
Yeah, you should.
What time is it? I'll watch it tonight, I guess.
You should watch it tonight. I'll stand over you and watch it.
Alex, you're not going to stand over me and watch it.
That's a good movie. I can't believe you haven't seen it. I mean, I wanted to see it in
movies.
I wanted to see it in 3D, like the IMAX, but it was like so much more expensive to do that than just see it in regular movie. But I told you about that, how like people were just talking through it, right?
Yeah, it just ruined the whole experience.
I was just
it's like, this is why you don't go out into public, because people are there.
No, you just need to go to like not the absolute cheapest.
Yeah, you should have gone to the 3D one, and I bet it would have been
at Easton.
Amazing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the one that I went to is in New Albany. You know, you'd think that it's nice.
It's not only people from New Albany, though.
No, that's true.
That's the problem.
And we're kind of on the cusp of like New Albany and Westerville.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we always on the cusp? We were on the cusp of Worthington and Dublin before. Now we're on the cusp of 2 other cities.
It's the best place to be is right on the line.
Would you move back to Pickerington?
Fuck no.
I applied for a district manager job at Pizza Hut.
God,
the same one that I worked at.
Alex. All right, maybe then. Jesus
I was
Christ.
Like, there's no. I mean, why would I get the job as district manager?
I don't fucking know. Why would you apply for the job as
just for shits and giggles?
manager?
I even wrote in it. Yeah, I used to work at this place, so I know how everything works.
You're such a jackass.
Some shit like that, you know. like I could be. I'm actually the perfect choice for this position.
You'd be out of your mind not to pick me.
You're kind of dumb if you think I can't run a pizza shop.
You think I can't do pizza?
You think I'm an idiot? Well, I'm just shocked that location is still there. Like I recognized it only from the address, and I'm like, that's the same address that I remember it being. How the fuck is that still there? Bad location. It's a horrible location.
Apparently not.
You can drive right past it and not even see it.
Well, they got a web presence like no other.
Do they?
I have no idea. How the fuck would I know?
Dude, who the fuck? Every time I get pizza now, I never go pizza. You choose Domino's or Donato's.
Domino's.
Well, they've stepped up their game.
Yeah, their game is pretty good.
But I always choose like, you know, a mom and pop pizza place if I can find one, and it's always so much better than. You know, it's always more expensive, but it's always better than like Donato's, Domino's.
They don't have those garlic dipping cups though.
That's right, they don't, and I'm okay with that. Those things
it's like
make me want to throw up just thinking about it.
Dude, I could drink that shit. It's
Jesus
so
Christ, Nick, shut your goddamn
just
mouth.
Drizzle it down my throat like, ugh.
Drizzle it down your throat. You fucking disgusting human.
So tasty.
You deserve to just suffocate on that. You deserve to drown in garlic butter.
I'd drink it all before it drowned me.
There's no way you could drink it all when you're drowning in garlic butter.
At least enough to breathe.
That might be the title for the episode, Drowning in Garlic Butter. That might be what Nick's dream is.
Sounds tasty.
It sounds disgusting.
I could eat it.
What was the Rat King? What was that episode title that we couldn't use? I forget what it was.
It's like a Rat King with penises, something like that.
I think that's what it was. Yeah, no, couldn't use that. I think it's the implication of danger is still better. I put the picture of Dennis, making his face.
Well, it's much more different. Yeah.
It's the implication.
It is. And it is.
You said that word implication a few times.
What implication?
Dude, I love saying that to Danny now. Because of the implication. We're going to go, all alone, just you and me.
Somewhere secluded.
No one's going to hear your screams. Nothing's going to happen to you, but
if you don't want it to.
You think that it will. Something's going to happen.
Especially if you loom over them.
Yeah. I found out Joe is invited to Brad's wedding.
I bet that was a fun conversation for Brad.
Yeah.
It's like, no, dude, you can come.
No, dude, you're invited. We forgot to send it. Oh, shit. No, it's here. No, it's actually here, dude. Oh, shit. God damn.
It's postmarked as a month ago.
Dude, do you know how wedding gifts and all that shit works?
No.
It's all online, and they just have a QR code you scan on it was on the fridge there, and they have a gift registry from Amazon. I just bought shit on there. It's getting sent to their house. I don't need to bring anything to the wedding except myself.
They just sent you guys a shopping list.
Yeah, that's what a registry is. It's
wow.
Here's all the shit that we want that we will eventually buy, but help us buying it. And shit's so high tech now that I sorted it by what has been purchased yet. So
I would hope that was a thing.
How does technology work like that?
Filtering.
It knows what's been purchased and what hasn't. People have bought so much shit. And I'd actually how do I not spend more than $200 but get them something that they want?
Just like
that. I found a discount code. You bet.
Oh man, you gotta have a discount code.
122 is what I spent on their gift. I got them nice napkins and these marble napkin rings. I don't know why they wanted that, but it was on their list. They're elegant motherfuckers, dude. Brad works at a fucking lab or something.
I
don't know what she does, but he works at a lab.
That seems like
biology guy.
Dude, labs make money.
Labs
get you dabs.
Hey. And with that's the end of the episode.
That sucks.
That's not going to be the title because dabs is definitely probably not allowed.
There's no way.
Even though it probably is, honestly. Yeah, dabs probably is.
We're hip.
It probably thinks it's just that.
We're just dab it, bro.
Yeah. What's up?
Dab it up.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Peace.